I've seen a new business model emerge over the last couple weeks. I think it's really important that we talk about it and document this change as it unfolds, because it's actually fairly uncommon for a new business model to come around. I'm calling this business model the walled garden. I've been talking about this concept now for a few weeks with my co-founder, with other founders, but I hadn't seen anyone actually execute on it. It was all theory. But over the last week, I have had 4 different entrepreneurs come to me and describe what they have built, and it is this exact same model again and again. Different products and services, but the same setup. To me, this looks like a membership community from the outside. At first glance, you might think actually this is not anything new or different. But once you get through the paywall, things get interesting and they change. So once you pay the membership fee or the subscription fee, you're granted access to this garden or ecosystem that the brand founder entrepreneur has put together. And inside this ecosystem, you have access to all of the applications, platforms, documentation that ordinarily you would just sell online, either as an app or as a course or something similar, a similar product or service. But kind of their entire portfolio of offerings is available inside this membership. And these are often tech products that were either vibe coded or coded with AI, something that the founder was able to put together quickly to meet an immediate market need. You have access to these tools, but you can also buy premium offerings offered by the brand business creator. And these are the equivalent of what we would see today as like high ticket. Okay, Quinny, come here.
Bluey house.
The Bluey, do you want to go play in the Bluey house?
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to be in the...
All of these communities, walled garden ecosystems, have a community and support feature. So this could be something like a Discord chat where you can go and ask questions or interact with other community members. Invitations to lives where you can do live coaching, live support, or even virtual co-working. Now this concept and all of its components aren't new. All of these things exist today, but the way they are being put together and the way they are being used now is new and novel. It's the same way people had subscriptions for magazines and newspapers for decades before software subscriptions were a thing. And I will point out, business model is different from revenue model. So a revenue model would be whether you have a recurring subscription or a recurring fee versus a one-time purchase. But just like with the business model, what we're seeing here doesn't neatly fit into one of those buckets. It actually combines them. The reason we are seeing entrepreneurs and creators move and arrive at this same point at the same time is because AI has made it so easy and so convenient to quickly build a custom software product to solve a problem that you're having. And as entrepreneurs, we want to build something and still sell it to others, make it available to other people. But the problem is, as soon as your customers see your product and see how it works, they can turn around and vibe code it themselves. The reason I think this model evolved the way it did is because it allows the entrepreneur to effectively extract the lifetime customer value, or LTCV, from the customer up front. That's where that kind of mid-ticket, approximately $2,000 membership fee comes in. This has always been a problem to a degree, but it is 10x'd with AI by offering those kind of extra features like the high-touch customer service, adding new products every month, and continuing to upgrade your offering. That's what keeps your true fans and your true customers coming back and renewing month over month or year over year. For the people that are just there for the single product, the single service, that are going to go and try to code it themselves, you still got a fair value exchange from them, even if you never see them again. The difference with this model compared to the other kind of online business options we've seen is that it has to be founder-led. Every example I have seen in the last couple weeks has been a heavily founder-centered business, and it's someone with a strong personal brand and a strong online presence. which makes sense because when you make that initial approximately $2,000 investment, you're really investing in the expertise of a person. And out of all of the entrepreneurs I have talked to that have successfully done this, it's not a huge sample set, but I have seen it work across people in the content creation market, personal development, coaching, of course, custom software development. Did I say coaching? But this would also work for fitness, anyone doing professional services, so like financial, legal, HR, accounting, marketing, advertising services. Those are all incredibly applicable. I even think you could do this for gaming if you were a game developer and you have fans that just want every single game you're gonna make. This would be one way to roll that all into one. You get access to every game, you get access to a Discord, you can chat with the founder, chat with the team. For right now, it's a business model that makes a lot of sense. And like I said, I'm coining this one the walled garden model. We'll see if it sticks. Let me know if you have seen this happen in real life, if you have bought into a business that uses this model, or if you've tried it yourself. And I was careful to not name any of the entrepreneurs that I spoke to this week because I'm not sure that they want to be named at this point. But if this is interesting, we'll obviously talk about this more and maybe give some more concrete examples. But I have to get this one to bed. Can you say bye-bye? No. Okay. I'm gonna put you down. You heavy.